Again, in this space, checking my shoulder. See how I check it twice? So the first one, I guess, okay, I'm looking, okay, where is this player? I want to see, is he going to step up on me? No, he's way too far away. And then if we go through to the second check of the shoulder, bang. Now I'm looking, okay, where's this guy? Is he coming up my clacker to take the ball? No, so I can go forward with it. Yo, what's going on, Team 20? I hope you're all super well. I'm sorry. Today's video was actually meant to be a review of the Adidas Nemesis 19 Plus, but I went to the store, they weren't available. So I really don't like doing this where it's game day, then game analysis the day after. I like to kind of maybe even let you guys think about it. I like to have a little bit more of a think about it, but hey, I need to produce some sort of content for you guys, and I took that Sunday off from vlogging because I knew that I'd be creating the video for the boots. Didn't end up happening, so we have a game analysis for you. Maybe this is the future. Let me know if you guys like seeing the game analysis the next day, or if you prefer a break in between the two. Let me know down in the comments, but we're gonna crack on with it because I've got so many clips here. It was extremely difficult for me to break it down to the ones that I want to analyze, but we're gonna crack on with it. I'm playing as a number 10, so this will help a lot of you guys. I'll let it play, and then I don't want to spend too long on each clip. So that's the first segment of this one. Ball goes in. Now look at my position from the throw-in. I'm on this side of the defender. I know, because I almost tell this guy, look at all this space. I know our striker can hold it up. And then I'm going to check off here and create an option for him. Then I drag two players in. We'll play it. I drag two players in once it comes. So I check off. Yes, I'm in space. I hold on to it and then release the ball. So I've dragged two players. I've even made one guy fall over, which gives this guy a heap of time to then switch out. Maybe we could have played into the midfielder here. It just gives him more options. So then we play it. Yeah, the midfielder was definitely on, but we decide to go back, which is completely fine. And then I look to find myself in space again, looking to, you know, I see our striker there, and I make the run, just don't miss it. Now, if we take this back, the reason I do this, you can see as I check my shoulder right here, I look and I see, okay, there's one centre back for them, there's the other centre back, there's a left back there, look at all that space. On top of that, this centre back here is being occupied by our striker, which means I can make that run in behind and be free as a bird. This guy isn't marking me, this guy isn't marking me, I'm positioning myself in between the lines. I just wasn't quick enough to get on the end of that. I probably should have just looked forward a little bit so I could have gotten a little bit better of a running technique. But regardless, still good. Great idea by our midfielder as well. So a little bit of defense work there and keep the ball, and then we go forward. So if we take this back, it's all about kind of reading. This isn't my man, so technically this guy is there. He's giving a bit of space, which is fine. He may be thinking about, you know, closing him down once he's received it. But I kind of read that I don't think it was the greatest pass. Let's take a look. Yep, not the greatest pass. I jump in, and here, just a little quick ball movement to move it away. I see he's lunging in. Bang, quick feet. Getting my body in between the ball and the player, and you can see my arms are up to stop him from getting it. Now, I'm looking here, I see this guy sprinting, and I think there's an option back here to the fullback, but I know this guy's pressing, this guy's gonna press, and he's just going to have to clear it. I know that this guy is completely free. Let's take a look to see if I don't even look. So look, we play it. I'm still there, and I just know that he's going to be free. And then, you know, you need to know where the players are. I knew he was free because I went on to his man. Again, ball goes into our 9, and I'm checking off this time, looking for that 1-2, and he doesn't quite get on the end of it. Now, I spoke with the striker about this one, about like how we can make this better. So I see, if you look, when he passes it, no one is worried about him, and their deepest player is inside the box. So if our striker is aware of that, and is looking to be on the line and making that darting run, he is 100% through on goal. If you take a look when I pass it, he's like a couple of meters back, and if he makes that darting run, he was just a little bit too late. but didn't quite get to it. So I would say great idea by me. Sometimes, you know, it just doesn't come off. Here, nothing much to say on that. It goes over the top, and I'll say, look, what I'll say on this is I don't want to try and header this. There's no point for me to. I'm just trying to unbalance him, and I'll take the bounce and get the ball in front of my body any day of the week. What if I header that? What am I doing? I'm just headering it just to, you know, move it somewhere else. I'd rather try and, you know, maneuver it so that it bounces, and then I can try to control it and get it at my feet. Now this is the goal. I saw some guy comment saying, just Sheldon, head the ball, just admit you were scared, but this is exactly what I was after. You can see I went like this, partly because I knew it, I was like, yes, we're 1-0 up, but partly because it came off exactly as I wanted. So I get here and I jump, and I know I'm not going to be able to head that ball to the best of my ability. If I head it, it's going to hit no more above here, which means it's going to go straight up. So I wait for the last second to pull out, and I was hoping, because if we go back, I check my shoulder here, I believe. I swear I remember I did. No? Okay, I didn't. Must have been another cross. Then, regardless, I knew our left wing would be there because, you know, that's where the left wing should be. So I go to head it and almost fake it because I tucked my head down and was hoping that something like that would happen. Either it goes to our left winger or it bounces off to their guy and we score from it. Exactly what happens. Great cross, great goal. You know, I'm not taking credit for that. I'm explaining to you guys my sort of thought process throughout that. Here, supporting the striker. This one, and I go the wrong way here. This one, the striker, we worked on what happened before. I should have driven this ball. This touch right here, bang. That needs to, if we take it back, this one needs to go straight at this guy until he commits. And then I might even be able to play a cheeky one around there for him to come onto, or just a safer ball around that side. And that's definitely where my touches should have gone. Once I go into the middle, I was taking it nowhere. I wasn't influencing the play. Still, we get a corner from it, so it's not the end of the world, but I just could have done a little bit better with the decision making. I want you guys to watch that one. I don't want to talk too much over the first play because I want you guys to see why I do things. So take here, have a look at my run. Okay, so it's very short. I see, if we want to go forward on this side, I see that someone has to occupy this space, and I occupy it by getting behind this guy. He has to keep checking his shoulder, and at the last second, bang, I dart and I'm in front. Now I take this touch because I know if I hit it first time, our right winger isn't going to be able to get on to the end of it. So I take that touch, one, to slow the ball down and allow him to get forward, but secondly, it drags this guy a bit closer and that guy makes him uncertain. So there's kind of two reasons for taking that extra touch and not playing it first time, and then that allows him to run onto the ball perfectly and get almost an amazing cross in. Not quite sure what happens here. I think we win the ball. Oh yeah. So I win the ball here, or our team wins it, I pick it up. I run over the ball and then go inside. Now, I do see this run. He picks up a yellow card, so I'm alright with this. I see this run right now, and I go, this guy's doing a very good job at blocking my pass, because if I play it there, there's a chance he's going to get onto it and stop him from getting there. If I play it through the middle, he's going to get sandwiched by both of them. He's in a 1v2, which makes it difficult. So I decide, okay, I'm going to turn out, and simple as that. I'd rather keep the ball than try and risk something there. And it just didn't make sense for me to play that one. So go inside, pick up the card, and then also if I still maintain possession of the ball, the one I would look for is for this guy to run onto. I love playing in the middle, man. Absolutely love it. So corner. I'm positioning I'm not the biggest guy. You always need to think about this. So I'm looking for the scraps off the edge. I thought our Haji was going to be able to pick this one up and then play me. And here I'm just trying to influence them to play out wide rather than through the middle. And again, I am supporting, looking for that cutback option. And then the most important thing is, I said this in yesterday's video, the movement off the ball here to put that in the back of the net. Have a look at this movement right here. As soon as I see he goes down, I bounce off my left foot because I know, look, it doesn't even look like he might have a chance to do anything. But I think, okay, there's a slight chance he might get it, and I need to check off here to give myself a bit of space to shoot. And, you know, there's always, you got to take a bit of risk and give yourself that space. Then for the finish, I look up right there and I go, okay, well, I know, I kind of saw so many bodies there, that wasn't a chance. I saw this guy's leg was going to go up, and I saw the keeper going this way. So within all of a split second, I decided to put it into that far corner. If we give it a play, into the far corner, not quite, but close enough that it megged him, so it was fine. Here, nice little Ronaldinho trick, hiding on the throw-in. I kind of still got picked up. Maybe if this throw was a little bit quicker, I could have got it, but it still worked out. If he threw it right now, that would have been good, because now this right back is unsure. But still, it gives me space here to pick up the ball. So, you know, it's just, you know, making yourself available from the throw-in. Now, this was something I was quite happy with, holding onto the ball, dragging two players in, and then cutting it back there. So, yes, right now, I could play this ball to this guy here, but I'm already thinking ahead of what I can do to create an advantage for this player here. And I was thinking, okay, if I dribble, and then cut back, and right now, that's immediately what I'm thinking. I'm going, okay, bang. So, I guess my tip is think about what your next move is before it's even happened. Checking my shoulders in between the lines, that's what I thought I did quite well. I won't touch on this, I just let it roll across my body because it's quicker. And then we pick up the free kick. Here, in between the lines again, and I let it roll again, first time, in behind. And a little bit too far on this cross. Could have got our left wing or striker in behind for a finishing opportunity. Again, in between the lines and checking off. Have a look at my movement here to create more space. So I see as soon as it goes into our striker, I assume, I'll be disappointed if I don't, I'll check my shoulder, and I think I end up playing this guy, but if he was all the way up here, now we're looking at something where maybe he could even make a run in behind when I pick up the ball. Let's have a look at that. So as soon as I see, I guess I check my shoulder, but I just know, and I pick up the ball here. Yeah, look, I don't know, it doesn't really matter about his position. As I always say, focus on yours, but I influence his position by playing it out in front of him. So I almost force him to get into that position where he could have been, I guess. But at the end of the day, he gets there and we still get something from it. In between the lines again, checking my shoulders. I checked it twice there just to make sure. And maybe it's like, it's so hard to kind of relay all of this information to you guys. But this check here, I think we just see it there. So I do one check, and I do a second check, and maybe the first check or the second check I would have seen this big switch ball that I'm about to play. Sorry, I didn't let it all play for you. I'll do that now. I see this big switch ball, so checking the shoulders, being aware, and then I look up. Maybe it wasn't, but just being aware of what's around you. It's so important as a midfielder to understand where the defenders are, where the players are on your team, what your next move is going to be. There's so many things in it. Here again, just influencing the guy on the header. I'm not trying to win that header. I just want to kind of put him off balance a little bit. And there, I do want to win it. I'll let this play through. You guys have a think. Was that the right option? Yeah, possibly we'll go back. So I read this guy here. I run and I make it look like I'm going to go there. I know 100% he wants to go back. And so it's just about reading kind of like the way his body is. I could tell right there he was going to cut it back and just get my body in front, get it around him. And then this is what I like. Have a look at this little drag back here. Bang, and then forward. And now I'm straight away. Bang, I'm going in front. Now, what's the best decision here? Look, a shot, that is very far out, so a shot maybe isn't the best option. What I could have done, this pass is definitely a good pass. I was thinking maybe if I kind of looped it with a bit of backspin so that it stops before the keeper and it doesn't go too far and our left winger can run onto it. I could have played this guy. Maybe I could have even taken this guy on. Let's see if that's an option. So if we play this a bit slower, maybe a La Croqueta. It's difficult because then this guy's going to slam through. So maybe I dribble here, La Croqueta, bang. I don't know, there's a lot of different options, but a shot from here it's way too far out. but it was maybe the right idea, just poor execution. I'm not quite sure on that one. Maybe I should have tried to dribble the next player as well. You know, why not? I know I have the ability to, but hey, we'll see for next time. Going forward, again, much better. We look at the first half. Now, a lot of code, I want to just stop this one for 2 segments. First segment, I look up here and I go, I'm not playing anyone, I'm driving. I take another touch until this guy's committed, and he knew I wanted to go that way, so that it kind of turned it off a little bit. Maybe I could have drove in there, like, I don't know, I still put this guy into a good situation. Let's take a look. Could I have driven in there? No, that guy would have cut me off. So if we play it, and then I support, because really, I want this ball on the edge of the box. I want to take a touch and hit, which is pretty much exactly what I do. And I look up, bang, oh, just a bit too high. The problem was, I just didn't strike it well enough. I wanted this, I'll show you. I wanted exactly this, far post into that top corner, because I saw the keeper slightly off his line. If I hit that top corner, it's a goal, but just didn't get the accuracy as well as I would have liked. Close. Good idea. Definitely good idea. Again, checking off into this space, looking for that pass, doesn't come, but we go down the other side. And again, I stay in this space because I know, and I need to make sure I can receive the ball, take a touch, play the winger. Nothing too special to that. Puts him in nearly a 1v1 situation, 1v2. But we're moving the ball side to side, which is important. Last clip, I believe, again, in this space, checking my shoulder. See how I check it twice? So the first one, I guess, okay, I'm looking, okay, where is this player? I want to see, is he going to step up on me? No, he's way too far away. And then if we go through to the second check of the shoulder, bang. Now I'm looking, okay, where's this guy? Is he coming up my clacker to take the ball? No, so I can go forward with it. And if we play, and the ball's coming to me as well. That was something that I learnt with Jonah. I'm looking for a little ball in behind, and I spoke with this guy. He definitely, if he kept top speed, maybe he could have put a toe in, but hey, it's debatable. Could I have played that one a little bit softer? It's always difficult because then that guy might have intercepted it. Again, maybe a backspin pass would have been the play, or an Ozil bounce into the ground where you kick it, bang, and then it bounces is another possibility. Yeah, it was just probably a little bit too firm for him. And, you know, if it wasn't, then we might have scored. But that's the game analysis. Again, sorry, Adidas Nemesis 19 Plus boot review will be coming within the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. For now, Team Tweety, I'm signing out. Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy the journey. I'll see you in the rest of your part.